Welcome to this edition of Frontiers of Business Streaming, sponsored by Ramp. I'm your host, Steve Underhar. This time on Frontiers, we're taking a look at the growing embrace of HTML5 in the world of enterprise streaming. Now, when it comes to business video, a lot of organizations for many years have leaned upon the Flash video format from Adobe to support ubiquitous distribution of online video for business communications. But you know what? Those days are coming to an end. Last year, Adobe finally announced the long anticipated end of life date for Adobe Flash Video for 2020. And that leaves organizations that rely on Flash Video looking for alternatives as they look at their future streaming investments. And in a survey of more than 300 corporate executives involved in information technology activities conducted by Wainhouse Research in the fourth quarter 2017, we asked a pretty straightforward question: agree, disagree? Our next streaming platform will be based on HTML5. And what we can see here from these results is that a boatload of IT executives really view HTML5 as the natural successor to the Flash video format. Overall, 39% of IT executives surveyed say they strongly agree with this notion that their next streaming platform will incorporate HTML5 capabilities. Another 35% saying they somewhat agree with this statement. So put it all together, you have nearly 2/3 of IT executives surveyed, 64%, reporting that they agree with the idea that their next streaming platform will incorporate HTML5 capabilities. So exactly what is HTML5? Well, really it's a markup language that's used to package content in a standardized manner, allowing a single content piece of content that's created, for instance, for a mobile device to play on that mobile device the same as it would play on a desktop computer. So it's really a publish once, view anywhere type of metaphor that really streamlines the process of creating content for business video communications. In addition, we see with HTML5 the ability to leverage existing networking capabilities. One of the great attributes of the Flash video format historically has been its ability to use multicast networking technologies found behind many corporate firewalls. The multicast streamlines the process of distributing content for employee-to-employee communications behind the corporate firewall. With the death of Flash and its demise, there has been some concern whether the multicast would have a ongoing life, but now we see vendors introducing solutions that leverage the HTML5 packaging protocols and uses those content packages to make them distributable on multicast enabled networks. So essentially HTML5 gives a path for supporting multicast on an ongoing basis long after Flash disappears from the scene. What's more, we see from HTML5, because it's a standard markup language, it allows an openness that simplifies integration between platforms developed by different vendors. If everybody's using HTML5, the chances for integration between products made by different suppliers increases over time. So overall, with HTML5, we see an enterprise streaming market in relatively good hands, able to publish once and distribute anywhere, still supporting existing networking technologies and looking for further opportunities for integration over time, sets the stage for continued growth in the adoption of enterprise streaming capabilities, and allows organizations to invest with confidence in the future streaming media platforms that they're looking to deploy. For Frontiers of Business Streaming, sponsored by Ramp, I'm Steve Underhar. Thanks for your time.